overall best blockchain game. Splinterlands. If you like Magic the Gathering type games, this game is for you. Splinterlands is one of our favorite games and a project we have been following for some time. Games are quite fast, and with the new mobile version, it's more fun than ever to challenge players to a battle. The game is a collectible trading card blockchain game, which means that all of the cards you own are assets on verifiably yours. It uses the Hive blockchain, formerly Steam, which is different from many other games that use Ethereum. With frequent airdrops, potion upgrades, and a number of amazing card packs and designs, Splinterlands is the current overall best game. We have also met and interviewed the team behind the game and can confirm that it is a legitimate and valid ongoing project. Splinterlands is also playable on iOS and Android. The Sandbox Game. This game is blowing up. The Sandbox 3D is a voxel gaming platform similar to Minecraft and Roblox, but with blockchain-backed collectible assets and currency. This game is the current leader in metaverse-related crypto games. The ability to build your own experience next to other huge brands like Atari, Snoop Dogg and more. Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is one of the strongest early Pokemon-style games that has been created on the Ethereum blockchain. With ongoing updates and a growing player base, this one has evolved into a strong contender moving into 2021 and beyond. Huge investments are being made in Axie lands, and Mystics Axies are selling for thousands of dollars. They have recently implemented their scaling solution, Ronin. This helps with zero-fee transactions. Gods Unchained. If you are a fan of Hearthstone, then you will love Gods Unchained. Think of Gods Unchained as the blockchain version of Hearthstone when it comes to gameplay. Because the cards are verifiably owned on Ethereum, all players own their assets. Incredibly rare cards have been minted which have fetched a lot of USD value at auction. With a newly launched marketplace and more ways than ever to trade your cards, Gods Unchained looks to be the leader in collectible card games. Gods Unchained will run on Immutable X, providing gas-less transaction fees on their card market. They recently received $15 million in funding. Lost Relics. If you are looking to buy digital land and real estate, this is one of the top games to play and will likely have a strong presence in the metaverse. This dungeon crawler is one of the most playable blockchain games available. It uses the Engine wallet to check a player's inventory and allows you to equip a number of blockchain items in-game. If you like Diablo on PC, you will love this game. Lost Relics has been leading the way when it comes to supporting the use of items from other games. It is one of the strongest contenders for Blockchain Game of the Year in our book. With constant updates, a growing user community, and more items being added, this is one of the top games to look out for in 2021. Six Dragons. The Six Dragons is a fantasy adventure game similar to Skyrim. It uses the Engine platform to create ERC 1155 assets that players collect and own. They also have an MFT, Multiverse Founders token, which could provide ongoing benefits moving forward. Age of Rust. Age of Rust is a puzzle-based adventure game and first-person shooter that will feature the Engine gaming ecosystem. Based on recent trailers, this one looks very fun. Age of Rust also has a collectible MFT that might reap rewards in the future. The recently announced a huge treasure hunt that launched in March 2021, with Bitcoin and Engine coin giveaways. Skyweaver. Skyweaver is a digital CCG from Horizon Games. It is currently in closed beta, and runs on the Ethereum Rinkeby test network. We managed to get an invitation to the Skyweaver beta. So we decided to use this opportunity to learn how to play it. 9 Lives Arena. 9 Lives Arena is a 1 vs 1 PvP role-playing game in development from Touch Hour. Incorporated, the developer claims 9 Lives Arena will provide unique features such as permanent death, account progression, and crafting assistance controlled by mobile device. Decentraland. If you've kept up with developments in cryptocurrency or virtual reality, you may have heard of Decentraland. Decentraland is described as a decentralized virtual world. But given this description, it may not be obvious what exactly a decentralized virtual world is or whether it is worth contributing to. This article will explore Decentraland since it's become one of the more popular game ideas out there. Another great platform to purchase virtual real estate in the metaverse. Neon District. This dystopian-style Final Fantasy game should be coming in summer 2021. A playable version was released in January 2021. It has a promising development team but has suffered from ongoing delays. Neon District is definitely one of the top Ethereum games predicted to land later this year. You can currently collect gear on trading sites like OpenSea. War Riders. War Riders is a post-apocalyptic vehicle battle game currently in development. It is similar to Targim Games' Crossout, but with vehicles, weapons, and currency that is recorded on the Ethereum blockchain, and owned by the player. War Riders is still in beta development. But some details of how the game will work have been released. You can purchase vehicles and battle for BZN tokens. Battle Racers. Battle Racers is unique in that it is currently playable in Decentraland. Many collectible cars have been distributed and there continue to be ongoing events in Decentraland. Dissolution. Dissolution is a sci-fi/horror first-person shooter with RPG elements that recently released a nice-looking trailer. It will feature the engine ecosystem, which makes it one of the most anticipated releases this year. War of Creeptar. War of Creeptar is a real-time fighting game that features ENJ-backed collectible characters. It is also known by its previous name, War of Crypto. It has a Pokemon-style feel to it. It has a large amount of daily active users. Somnium Space. Somnium Space is a blockchain-backed virtual reality world developed by Somnium Space, LMT. Each piece of real estate in this VR world is tokenized and held on the Ethereum blockchain. Dark Country. Dark Country is an upcoming digital CCG, collectible card game, with a gothic horror setting. A public beta is now live. Brave Frontier Heroes. Brave Frontier Heroes is a play-to-earn idle RPG from the makers of My Crypto Heroes and Brave Frontier. It was released on January 30, 2020. In the first 48 hours after release, Brave Frontier Heroes reached over 700 users and $280,000 in transaction volume. Ethermon. Ethermon, formerly Etheremon, is a new game that incorporates blockchain technology to allow true ownership of in-game items. It is sort of an Ethereum Pokemon, but with the added twist that you can sell your mons for real cash after you have powered them up or transformed them. My Crypto Heroes. My Crypto Heroes, MCH, is a turn-based RPG strategy game that runs in a web browser. It has recently gained notoriety in the blockchain community because of its use of heroes that are ERC-721 tokens. It has also become popular because of its association with the Emont Alliance, a group of PC game developers that are attempting to push Emont as a universal, cross-game currency. Blockchain Cuties. Blockchain Cuties is a monster breeding game similar to Etheremon, Axie Infinity, and World of Ether. In Blockchain Cuties, players can collect, breed, and send into battle collectible monsters called Cuties. Ember Sword. The Ember Sword release date is now possibly sometime in 2022, according to Soon from SoCouch Studios. Ember Sword is a blockchain-based MMORPG being developed by SoCouch Studios. The developers claim that Ember Sword will let players collect cosmetic items that they will truly own and can trade among each other. Ember Sword recently held a digital land sale. Mines of Delania. It is currently playable in an early alpha version. Mines of Delania shares many similarities with games like Dig Dug and SteamWorld Dig, but features an upgradable equipment system, and levels that can be traded between players. Crypto Space Commander. Crypto Space Commander, CSC, is a space MMO scheduled to be released this summer, 2019. In addition, most items in the Crypto Space Commander economy are either ERC-721 or ERC-20 tokens. CSC uses Ethereum as its primary in-game currency. Spells of Genesis, SOG, is a blockchain-based puzzle game with a fantasy RPG feel. Because it features characters found on digital cards, it can also be described as a collectible card game, CCG. Spells of Genesis can be played on an iOS or Android device, as well as through a PC web browser. Cryptovoxels. Explore an interesting 3D world made with voxels on Ethereum. Build, develop and sell property on the streets of Origin City. Own your own land, with your ownership recorded permanently on the blockchain. Cryptovoxels is yet another example of digital real estate. Ikione. Ikione is a PvP platform with over 20 browser games from different genres including shooters, races, platformers, puzzles, intellectual quizzes, and others. The platform operates by supporting the Ethereum blockchain and using an internal cryptocurrency IQN. Ikione games were developed according to the principle of PvP battles. Using chat, players can agree on a battle in real time, and then fight each other in their favorite games for a digital asset called IQN.